Justin Bieber is back in the spotlight after a long time. But this time, it's not about his music or his Coachella performance. Something else is getting attention. People are saying that Justin's return is making Diddy very nervous. Diddy is currently behind bars, and there are rumors that he is scared Justin might finally speak out about what really happened between them. Things became even more serious after an audio clip was leaked to the media. In the recording, a voice believed to be Diddy's can be heard speaking harshly to Justin. This has made many people believe that Diddy has been worried for a long time about what Justin might reveal. There is also old video footage where Diddy appears to check Justin for a wire, as if he was afraid of being secretly recorded. That moment now feels very strange and important. An old interview with Justin has also resurfaced. At the time, most people did not think much about it. But looking back now, it feels very different. In the interview, Justin laughs and talks about music and photo shoots. He seems normal and relaxed. But when he is asked what advice he would give his 5-year-old self, his tone changes. His answer feels honest and a little sad. It sounds like someone who had to grow up too fast, someone who may have gone through things the public never fully understood. If Justin truly knows as much as people believe, then Diddy may have a real reason to be worried.
All right, let's get deep for a second. 21-year-old Justin is giving 15-year-old Justin advice on what to expect from the industry and what to expect of life, going through what you've gone through. What do you say to that dude now?
I would just say, just listen to the people who care about you, you know, and also I was so, you can't really teach innocent, because I was innocent and I was young and I trusted everybody, and with being young and innocent in this industry, it's not necessarily the best thing because people take advantage of vulnerability. And so I think I was just in a place of just trusting everyone and, you know, thinking everyone was on my side and eventually getting burned. And yeah, it's just tough, man. And after a while, I started putting up walls and boundaries, and for a while, I kind of shut everybody out. And then I kind of lost my own personality and lost my charismaticness because I just didn't trust anyone. And then finally I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna let them win. I'm gonna give them some of me and learn how to put up a wall without closing myself off completely.
Justin looked back at his early years and said he was young, innocent, and trusted everyone he met. This is where the story starts to come together. One specific event from that time stands out. When Justin was only 15 years old, he spent a famous 48 hours with Diddy. Looking back, that weekend is now being seen in a much more serious light.
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this will be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, go get the front shot of this.
Man.
Head that out. Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there, you gotta, you know, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15, you could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
All right, 16.
You're not ready.
16.
Let's slow down. Let's slow down, Justin.
Okay.
Let's slow down, okay?
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when when you get 16. You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion?
Yeah.
All right. So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him, you know.
For a long time, people have wondered about the truth behind Justin's relationship with Diddy. Some thought they were just friends in the music business, while others suspected there was more to the story. There is no proof that Diddy physically hurt him. However, the way Justin talks about that time says a lot. His own words describe an environment that felt much more difficult and intense than people realized.
Especially when you really love someone, and I'm not the type of person who likes confrontation at all. Like, I hate it, especially with my friends. So I don't want to disappoint them. I don't want them to think that I don't love them, you know. But there's sometimes you just need space, and you know, it's like I still love you, but I'm gonna love you from a distance because I don't know if like we're right for each other right now. Not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's probably comforting for teenagers to hear this because we've all been there. Like we've all had those friends that we couldn't say no to, and peer pressure, and this is probably how we gotten ourselves into situations that we have.
Yeah. I think I have a cool opportunity to just be a light and tell people, I'm human. I'm still gonna make mistakes. You might see me on TMZ tomorrow doing something else dumb, but I think that what's cool about this growth is people can see it, and it's like I've made a transition that's and been consistent, and I think that life is just about staying consistent and keeping pushing forward and knowing that, hey, this day might suck, but let me just look forward to tomorrow or the better days to come in the future.
It was an environment where a teenage boy was suddenly placed around powerful adults. He was young, he was open, and he didn't yet know who he could trust. Justin has admitted that himself. When you are that young and thrown into that world, it isn't always safe. Not always because of one single person, but because of how the system works. In that space, power matters, fame matters, and when someone is young and vulnerable, not everyone protects them. Some people see that innocence and take advantage of it. Even Joe Budden once said that what he has heard about what Justin went through almost brought him to tears. That alone says a lot about how serious the situation may have been. Sometimes, these things happen right in front of us. Even someone as famous as Justin Bieber wasn't protected from it. The most upsetting part is that it was happening on national television for everyone to see. Yet, in those moments, not a single person stood up to help him or speak out.
Justin Bieber is known for being very rebellious. When he was younger and rising to stardom, he was also placed in uncomfortable situations as a teenager and young adult by celebrities much older than him, such as Katy Perry and Jenny McCarthy, who got so far to even put hands on him on stage at the American Music Awards.
Wow! I feel violated right now. Wow.
But during the Ellen Show, an awkward moment for Justin Bieber happened when Madonna started hitting on him, and even asked him on a date backstage.
Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 in like 2 weeks.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. Like that was bad.
Yeah.
Wow, look at your eyes. What music are you listening to at the moment, Justin?
Well, I listen to a lot of different stuff. I'm really into Jessie J, actually.
Ah, well, she's here. We're going to get to see her later. Thank you so much. Look at him. Look at what a beautiful...
Many people who were once close to Diddy have spoken out. They believe there is a very high chance that the rumors are true. These claims suggest that Justin was mistreated by both Diddy and Usher when he was just starting out. According to those who were there, the things people are worried about may have actually happened behind closed doors.
People have been trying to drag Justin Bieber into this situation because there's a lot of like suspect looking videos with Diddy and Bieber in it, and they're making a lot of allegations.
Same way they made allegations about Usher when Usher was younger.
I mean, do you think that there's any credibility to these allegations?
When there's smoke, there's fire.
A man named Gene even pointed out how much Justin's behavior changed during that time. When Justin first started his career, he was very focused and hardworking. But suddenly, everything shifted. He started partying heavily and making reckless choices. Many people now wonder if what happened behind the scenes was the reason for that sudden change.
Yeah, Justin, he's been real quiet about this. I mean, I think like a lot of the other celebrities.
I was reading some, Cam, and the kids say after he went to Diddy camp, he started using drugs so heavy and was smashed every day. What would cause a kid who wanted to be an artist in the music business all of a sudden to start getting high and drinking and drugging, popping pills and smoking? What would cause a kid to do that?
I mean, usually trauma.
Or a Diddy party.
This brings us back to what Justin has already said himself. He has openly talked about trusting the wrong people and feeling like he was being used. He described being in rooms where he didn't really understand what was going on around him. More importantly, he spoke about being controlled and forced to stay quiet by Diddy. This makes his earlier comments about his past feel much more serious.
What's going on with you guys? Are you working together?
I'm not. I mean, I think that we've become friends in a strange way, you know?
Like Robin Big.
Yeah, it's like, exactly.
I'm big and you're Robin.
Yeah. No, I mean, to a lot of us, he's like a little brother. You know what I'm saying? He's not afraid to call and ask for advice. He's somebody that, in the industry-wise, the record industry is a strong family, and he's somebody that, you know, we definitely have our arms around, and we want to protect him because he's such genuinely a nice person besides his talent. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the greatest kids that you could ever know.
Justin, You know, Diddy bought his son a Bentley. Maybe, you know, he could buy you one also while you're out.
He got me a Lamborghini.
Well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Oh, apparently not.
While Justin hasn't made direct accusations, he has described a world where things can go wrong very quickly, especially for a child. His words paint a picture of an environment where a young person can easily be hurt. But just as more people are starting to listen to these stories, the situation for Diddy's victims may have taken a turn for the worse. Recent reports suggest that Diddy might be released from prison much sooner than anyone expected.
Sean Diddy Combs is pushing to have his prison term cut short. The rap mogul's lawyers took his case to a federal appeals court in New York on Thursday. They say his sentence for a sex-related conviction was too harsh. Jerika Duncan is here with more from those arguments. Jerika, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. A lot to consider here. Sean Diddy Combs' lawyers argue a judge wrongfully sentenced their client by considering more serious charges than what he was actually convicted of. They also say it is the most prison time ever given someone convicted of the same charges with a similar criminal history. Now, one of the prosecutors in this case insists that Combs' 4-year, 2-month prison term is below federal sentencing guidelines and in line with similar convictions. Last summer, as many of you remember, a jury cleared Combs of trafficking and racketeering conspiracy charges. The rapper was convicted of lesser prostitution-related offenses. He had pleaded not guilty to all charges and denied wrongdoing. He's scheduled for release in April of 2028. Nate, this should be interesting. It could take a couple of months before there's a decision. One of the judges in that appeals court saying that this was an exceptionally difficult case.
This news has left many people and victims worried. They are wondering what will happen if he is actually released. Jaguar Wright has a theory about this, and it isn't good. She believes that even if he gets out, nothing will really change. To her, the music industry will stay exactly the same, messy, complicated, and full of secrets that the public doesn't understand. In her eyes, letting one person out of prison won't fix the problem. She believes the entire system has been working this way for years, and it will take much more than one case to change it.
What does the entertainment landscape look like, Diddy coming home in 30 days?
Same as it look now. Bleak. Just not Memphis.
Just not Memphis.
Oh!
God damn.
You too.
Does Diddy have any redemption if he owns up to his depravities?
Prince said it best. Sometimes it snows in April. Oh. Sometimes I feel so bad, so bad, so bad. Sometimes I wish that life was never ending. Whoa, all good things they say never last. That's Prince.
Come on.
That's Prince. That's what he said. April, we'll see.
When it comes to the idea of someone changing for the better, she isn't convinced. She believes that even if a person admits they did something wrong, it doesn't fix the harm they caused. Once the damage is done, it stays done. The conversation then turned to something even deeper, how everything is connected behind the scenes. To her, it is clear that Diddy has the support of very powerful people. She believes these people see any attack on Diddy as an attack on themselves, so they do everything they can to protect him from being held responsible.
You got the game on the night that the documentary is coming out talking about free Diddy and free R. Kelly. And talking about how baby oil is cool and so is urinating on people.
That's wild.
You want to know the one thing that I'm finding also very interesting that nobody's paying attention to? The presence of that pyramid. You know, that the same thing that the Rock Nation likes to put up, the same hand symbol that the sororities and the fraternities like to use. I'm not going to emulate it because you know exactly what it looks like. Yep. The pyramid sign that Diddy was wearing that around his neck. You want to know what I found funny? That there were a bunch of YouTubers that were at that courthouse that were wearing that same, it was a much smaller version, but that same symbol.
Yeah.
I think, and that's the part of this story that makes it possible for people, I think, to graze over the reality of all that's going on. You know, if you just look at it from the salacious celebrity stuff, from pop culture media, so-called this new media, and I'm really not liking that term, this new media, because what it really sounds like is the name of a gang. Like the media is media. Because I'm looking at the people that are falling under it, and they're all the same people that are involved with, creating these propaganda campaigns. But that's exactly what Diddy was saying at the beginning of the documentary. We need somebody that is proficient, or fluent in being able to spin propaganda and narratives.
She began highlighting past relationships and business ties, showing how people in the industry are linked long before the public finds out. To her, these aren't just random coincidences. They are parts of a massive network that most of us only see in small pieces. She also warned that Diddy is dangerous to anyone who threatens his position. TK Kirkland added another layer to this picture. He pointed out how Diddy often got involved with women who were connected to other powerful men in the music world, including his rivals, like 50 Cent. While this might seem like personal drama, it suggests a bigger pattern of how power and influence are used behind the scenes.
Diddy's not some nerdy dude who just happened to find some IG model and, oh my God, this is the girl of my dreams. Man, he has access to women all around the planet.
And that's his reputation.
But he went after the baby mother of one of his rivals.
Exactly.
Someone who had been taking shots at him for years.
Absolutely.
On purpose.
And he went after her knowing that they had beef.
Right. And slutted her out.
Just
slutted her out. Having a whole basketball team run a train on her.
I
just
totally
the whole
agree.
thing, right?
Totally agree.
Right.
But his reputation from when he worked at Uptown, I'll be sure's girlfriend.
Oh, Kim Porter.
Kim Porter.
Right.
That's his reputation.
I'll be sure his baby mother.
Baby mama.
Yeah.
Then Eric Serm, his friend, the one that had his baby, Mia. So he's had a reputation of going after people.
Tupac's ex-girlfriend.
He
got a baby with her too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my point that I'm making to the men listening, well, if you don't understand this, then you just poorly educated and don't really have common sense. It's a no-no. There's no way I would go after Vlad's ex-girlfriend.
Right.
I'm so loyal that if I met a woman and she said, oh yeah, I used to date Vlad. Oh, I can't with you, baby.
Right.
I won't even put my in, excuse my language. Because that's how I move. Other people don't move like that, but you see me in Paris, you see me all over the world. Why would I want to do that to mess up a relationship?
He explained that in these circles, loyalty is everything. Moving in on someone else's partner isn't just about jealousy. It shows a total lack of respect for boundaries. When someone ignores those rules over and over again, they build a dangerous reputation. This is especially bad news for Justin Bieber. There are growing rumors that Diddy may have collected a lot of blackmail material on him over the years. If these rumors are true, it explains why there is so much fear surrounding what might be revealed next.
It's going to be hard to figure it out if it does exist.
Do you believe the guy in the tape is white?
If he's bigger than Diddy, and he's not none of the names that I said, probably so. But then they say he was young too.
Yeah, they say he was young.
Let me get his name right. I hope it ain't the Bieber. I hope it's not the Bieber.
That's a good one. It might be him. But if they saying that the guy is young and he's an A-lister, I can't think of that many black people, man.
Right. Not at all. And somebody that's more powerful, more of a celebrity than Diddy. You understand what I'm saying? If they were saying somebody that was more celebrity than Diddy, he was an A-lister, he was younger. You know what I'm saying? And if he's not black, it would have to be the Bieber. That's his name, Bieber? They said I got that wrong too. Justin Bieber, allegedly. I don't know, bro.
Right. But when you heard the news that Diddy, he had a tape with another man, did that catch you by surprise or no?
Well, all this shit is by surprise to me. A lot of this shit is by surprise to me, to be totally honest, man. Because I knew Puff, I knew Puff Daddy. I knew Diddy before he was Love and Brother Love and back to Diddy. So, no, but the diddler, he's the diddler now. A lot of it's surprising, but it's not unheard of. Because you hear of all kinds of shit, and whether it registered with you or you internalize it or something like that, that's a whole nother story.
Gene Deal has been open about the fact that many of these claims are not yet proven. He admitted that a lot of what people are hearing right now is still just talk and not confirmed as fact. However, the fact that people are even having these conversations shows how much things have changed. What used to be ignored is now being discussed openly, and the way the public views these stars is shifting.
But this tape that's being shopped around, a Diddy and another male, they say the other male is an A-list celebrity.
I would wonder if he's white or black. And if I'm looking at any black guys that are A-listers that's bigger than Diddy, there's only one that I could come up with. And there's a few I could come up with. Will Smith. He's bigger than Diddy. I would think Nick Cannon is bigger than Diddy. Who else on the black that are black actors or black in the business that's an A-lister that's bigger than Diddy, that's black? That's hard to think. But then if you got the A-listers, you know, you got to realize he ran with that black that Rat Pack. And I don't even say their names because they said I got their names wrong last time. What's his name? Kushner? What's the other guy? Leonardo? Yeah, his name. Man, I don't keep up with these cats. But I heard that that's not only the tape that's being shopped. There's some other tapes out there, other people too with him. And him doing some things with some other people. So it's quite a few tapes that might be out there, what they're hearing. And I don't want to see the tapes, but I want to know if they really true. Because if they got some tapes out there and it's with some underage, whether it's celebrities or not, it's gonna be crazy, bro.
Gene also said that if real proof exists, Like recordings or solid evidence, it will come out sooner or later. In cases with serious claims, the truth usually ends up in court. That's where stories are either proven or cleared with real facts. Until that happens, everything stays in a gray area. And that's where things are right now. So the question is no longer just about whether something specific happened between Justin and Diddy. The bigger question is this: what kind of world was Justin living in back then? And if Diddy is released, will Justin truly be safe? What do you think?